Alright, just want to make a quick video. This is my 1969 Cub Cadet 104. This is the third tractor I ever owned. Restored it, or repainted I'll call it, about 3 or 4 years ago. So, not perfect, but makes it look pretty. So I just want to go over what this tractor has to offer. So you got headlights, pretty common. And next up, just put a creeper gear in it a couple nights ago, so that's new. And then if you saw the spring startup video, you would have seen the hydraulic pump on the side there, but the newest is I put a rear PTO in it. So the rear PTOs in the Cub Cadet tractors are pretty hard to find and somewhat sought after. I don't know, they're not exactly useful, but they're pretty neat. So I have a 90-degree gearbox on it, and that is running a pulley at the moment, but I also have a wide flat belt pulley for it. And then I also changed the seat from a, had the high back, but I put the original seat on it. It's decent shape, that much of it is, but coming apart a little bit. It's all over 50 years old, so not too shabby. So I'm currently waiting on the correct engagement lever setup, which is also pretty hard to find with these PTOs. So currently what I'm using is a old choke cable, or I think it was actually off the diesel or something. It's pull to stop. So you pull it out, shuts the PTO off, you push it in, and it turns it back on again. And of course I'll do a startup of it here in a second, a little drive around. But plans for this tractor, it's going to be getting rear wheel weights at some point. I even might paint the rims just to freshen them up. I'm going to paint the front rims, hopefully. Get that like tan cream. It's just a bright white right now, so it doesn't quite fit. And then the whole rear of this is going to be getting painted. The rear plate with the cutout for the rear PTO, the 90-degree gearbox, and the pulley, those will be red. Other than that, at some point I'm going to be getting some sort of front mount attachment for it. Just not sure yet. I'm thinking at this moment I'm planning on making a little PTO driven air compressor. So it's going to be using a snowblower gearbox. So you have the frame for it, and then I have an old compressor pump sitting in the shop. So put that on a little plate and have a little front mount compressor. If not that, I'm gonna be still on the hunt for a garden cart, the things that come up in the front of the tractor, kind of protect the front end, and then they drop down and you can carry stuff. And I also have a umbrella that go on these things. Between one of those we'll be getting on this tractor at some point. Also need to put the correct decal on that. Somebody put it on upside down. Well, I guess enough jib-jabbing. Let's get this thing fired up and I'll show you how it works. Just had this run a couple minutes ago, so it's not too much of a cold start. More of a warm start. Probably don't even need choke. Also need the back plate with the rear tail light. There's that idle, and you can also shift the creeper into low, and then this thing goes even slower. Then to stop, you pull this back out. Simple, but it works. I'll put this back in high range. Put her in third and we'll go for a little ride. It's the original dash in this, original paint and everything. One cool thing on this tractor. Not a bad little machine. A little 10 horse in it. This one is a replacement Kohler, but that being said, it runs a little bit better than something that would be original. For those of you wondering what it looked like before I painted it, here's a couple pictures of when I got it. If you enjoyed this short little overview, drop a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, definitely consider subscribing, and we will catch you in the next one.